What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Team Fish and Uncle's YouTube channel. Today is Saturday tournament, and once again, just like last week, we're going to cover one of the decks I think is a great play for U.S. Nationals, and this week we are talking about the Greninja BREAK deck. Now, I know we have covered this deck kind of recently, I think it was like maybe a month or two ago, but it has changed so much. As you see, now we're not playing Greninja anymore. We're playing, yeah, we're playing Greninja, don't. Oh man, I almost messed that up, but we're not playing Auxiliary anymore. We're actually playing a 4-4, 1-3 Greninja and 3 Greninja break line. And let's go to the deck and let's see what's it about. Now, the Froakie we're going to use is a 60 HP Froakie, and it's more for the bubble attack. Flip a coin if heads, your active Pokemon is now paralyzed. I know there's one that can attack and has like 50 HP, I think, but this one's definitely the better one because the bubble. Frogadier is going to be one of our early main attackers, but it has this really cool attack, Water Duplicates. Search deck up for the 3 Frogadier, put them onto your bench, shuffle your deck afterwards, and this is going to be like the key thing of our deck. Like if we get a Frogadier, we're hoping to get like a turn 2 Frogadier. You Water Duplicates, get out 3-1 Frogadiers, and then you can evolve them all to Greninjas and start attacking turn 3 at the most, maybe turn 2 if you're lucky. Yeah, turn 2. We don't play Wally in this deck. I know some decks do opt to play Wally. I'm actually going for really consistency on here. But Frogadier, we're playing 4 of those just to help to get, don't want to prize any Frogadiers. You're going to play 1-3 Greninja line. This Greninja is really good. Shadow Stitching 40. Nobody's abilities can be used the next turn. It's basically like a Garbodor being a line, which is really nice. And Moonlight Slash is another attack as well, which is great. 60 damage. You may turn a Water Energy from this Pokemon to your hand. If you do, you do 20 more damage for returning a Water Energy to your hand, and Greninja only needs 1 Water Energy to attack, which is really nice. You also have this Greninja as well. Some people are opting to cut this out, like play none of these Greninjas, but I think the Water Shuriken ability is too great. You may discard a Water Energy from your hand. If you do, put 3 damage counters on one of your opponent's Pokemon. Now, you're going to see in a second why this deck's so good. We got the Water Shuriken from Greninja to do 3 damage counters anywhere, and we have a Greninja BREAK, which has the giant Water Shuriken, and you can put 6 damage counters on one of your Pokemon. The Greninja BREAK has to be active. But you can have multiple Greninjas. Maybe you can like giant Water Shuriken, free retreat to another one, and the giant Water Shuriken again, which is really nice. And I love this a lot, and that's why the deck is so strong. Like have a giant Water Shuriken, having the ability to turn off or having the capability to turn off abilities, which is really nice, and having the other 30 as well. Like you could do, let's see, you could do 6, 8. And then with like this guy, you can do 110, and with this guy 170, or with this guy and this guy 170, which is really nice. And like you could double snipe Shamans like 60-60 for a knockout. This deck's really strong. I do like a lot. Greninja BREAK does have 170 HP, which is a lot. And it's a really good deck, and you can get out multiple Greninjas fairly quickly because of Frogadier. And this is why this deck has been dominating the standard format of these past couple of nationals. If you have watched them, but that's my Greninja line. I know some people might play a little bit different. Maybe not so many Greninja breaks. Maybe they'll play the Greninja X. Maybe they play like a 2-2 split. But I like the 1-3 and the 3 Greninja BREAK. We also play 2 Jirachi as well. This is for Night March. Night March is one of the biggest decks. And Night March, they do play like 2 Hex Maniacs and 4 Puzzle Times and 4 via Seeker, so they can constantly just keep hexing you. But if you get Stardust or Energies off, you might be okay. You could pretty much win the game that way. Stardust, discard a special energy from your opponent's active Pokemon. If you do, Jirachi cannot be hurt the next turn, which is really nice. This is kind of standard. A lot of decks do play the 2 Jirachi promos, which is really nice to help you get Night March even more. Like, you can already pretty much beat them because, like, Greninja and Greninja BREAK just destroys them. You can just one-shot Pokemon. But with the inclusion of Jirachi, you can Stardust and discard energies, which is really nice. Alright, so that's all the Pokemon you're playing here. I mean, all the Pokemon, but we play 70 Pokemon. 4 Dive Ball, search deck for water Pokemon or villain, put it in your hand. Obviously, we're going to get out the Greninja line. 2 Energy Retrieval, put 2 basic energy cards from your discard pile into your hand. This is going to help us use the giant Water Shuriken and the Water Shuriken attack. 2 Level Ball to help you get out the Frogadier, Froakie, and the Jirachi. 1 letter to search for energies if you need that. 1 Rare Candy. Now, I did speak a lot about Frogadier, But what can happen is you can water duplicates, get 3 Frogadiers out, your opponent knocks out your active Frogadier, and then you can rare candy your Froakie into a Frogadier, which is really nice. 1 Sacred Ash, shuffle 5 Pokemon from your discard pile into your deck, which is really nice. 4 Trainers Mail, 4 VS Seeker, we know what these cards do. 1 Ace Trainer, which is really nice in the early game because your opponent's probably going to take a knockout before you take a knockout. Ace Trainer sets, each player shuffles their hand into deck. I draw 6, my opponent draws 3, but you can only play this when you have more prize cards left than your opponent. So if I have 6, my opponent has 5, we can Ace Train them down to 3, which is really, really nice. 1 Fisherman to get 4 energies from our discard pile into your hand. 1 Lysandre break a Pokemon up, 3 in, 4 Sycamore, and 3 Rough Seas, which can heal 30 damage from each of our water and lightning Pokemon, which is really nice, especially when they don't knock out your Greninja, because this Greninja does have free retreat, so you can like Moonlight Slash, do 80, maybe 100 with a Muscle Band, then free retreat to another one while healing this Greninja that you just attacked with the following turn. Which is really nice. 3 muscle bands, so that way you can do 20 more damage to the active Pokemon. The 20 damage does matter sometimes. It's really nice to have in the deck. And 8 water energies. And that is our Greninja decks. Now, some things you could include if you want to is the Wally. Like I said, you can turn 1 Wally into a Frogadier. Water duplicates, you can evolve into Greninja, then Wally to the break. You could maybe play a second Sacred Ash. If you do, like, I don't know, have, if you like discard it early with a Juniper and you need more Pokemon, Sacred Ash could help you. Usually 1 is a fine. Like if you have to Sacred Ash twice, you're probably losing regardless because they already knocked out so many Greninjas and Frogadiers and Froakies and everything, so you're probably in trouble regardless. So I think the 1 is fine. You cannot play Rare Candy if you want to. I do like it because it's a little techie card and it could help you get the Greninjas out a little bit easier if you need to. Some people are still playing Shaman to help set up to draw new cards. I personally don't think you need it that much with the 4 Dive Ball. You really don't need that much consistency, like help with consistency, because all you need to really do is the water duplicates, and then you'll hit your Dive Balls. You'll find your Greninjas pretty easily because you do play 4 of them. 3 of this guy with 4 Dive Ball. You're going to be A-okay. And I think this deck is a really, really strong play for Nationals. I know a lot of people are considering, and a lot of people are saying it is probably the best deck in the format currently. But I think it's going to be my number 2 spot. I know next week we have another weekend of doing Saturday tournaments before Nationals. And of course, we'll see what I think my favorite deck for Nationals is going to be. But right now, I think Greninja is a solid and it's a great play for Nationals. But we're going to see what happens today. We're going to play 3 games with this Greninja Break deck. Hopefully, we can actually win 3 games. I know last week we unfortunately did not win 3 games. We're going to see what happens. We're going to play 3 games straight, and we're going to see what happens today on the Saturday tournament. We'll see you in the next video. These videos are always split up to 1, 2, 3, just in case you don't want to watch an introduction, or if you don't want to watch round 1 or 2. If you just want to skip to round 3, you can do that automatically, which is real nice. I do like that a lot. Giving the option to skip videos if you want to. Maybe you want to watch all 3. If you want to watch a lot of videos of Greninja, you can do that as well. But let's see what happens in the next video. Thanks for watching, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed this deck breakdown of Greninja Break. And like I said before, this is going to be a highly played deck at Nationals. If you are going, make sure you're testing against this deck. And let's see what happens in the next video. Alright guys, just want to give a quick shout out to our 2 sponsors, 60 Cards and Yeti Gaming. The links are down below to their websites. Make sure you go check them out. Alrighty.